Hello folks, how are we all? Hope you're all still with us and all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, so we were just driving through country New York, upstate New York and that, just New York State, and we're on our way to Syracuse, so 36 miles out of Syracuse, so that's 58 k's out of Syracuse. But with New York State, the country varies, the terrain varies and that, and this is just some of the terrain you see throughout New York State. This is just outside a town called Walcott. So heading east out of Walcott now. A few little towns, little villages. As you get through many states throughout USA anyway. This is one of the nice states too, New York State. So it's not just confined. Someone says New York, they don't always refer to New York as the city. They can also refer to New York as the state as well. And the many towns that are scattered throughout New York State. So yeah, you can just see where all the trees are, and they're all just waiting to regrow their leaves, or some of them are quite a few of them are regrowing and that. But oh yeah, this is about as pretty much as remote as it can get, really. Yeah, a few intermittent houses and whatever else. Down to Cayuga County. We're not too far out of a town called the town of Victory, so that's pretty much that's pretty much still in New York, town of Victory, New York, USA. That's on the way to Syracuse. So if we go back to our current position, town of Victory, yeah, Syracuse is a little way to go yet. Town of Victory is only a few miles away at most. So yeah, this just gives you an idea of that. Yeah, most of your single carriageway roads, your interstate single carriageway roads, your basic routes like this, 55 miles an hour, 88 k's an hour, but 65 is tolerated by most police by far. Been through quite a few police speed traps and whatever else with state troopers. And 10 miles an hour is pretty much okay, not an issue at all. So yeah, 65 miles an hour, 105 k's. But yeah, just look at the terrain and that. And one thing that you do see in other parts of New York are vineyards and that. Vineyards with all the wine country. These are all just nicest rolling lands around here, and we'll be all the way to Syracuse. But to my left, probably by about, I think it's only a few miles. To my left, probably about 8, 9, 10 miles, so 13 to 16 k's. You're looking at that takes you straight back to Lake Ontario. There's the top of Lake Ontario right there. Where we're heading. It's Lake Ontario. You can see our marker denoted by the red arrow on Lake Ontario on the left-hand side. So yeah, and all the other states, of course, as I've zoomed that right out. Yeah, so town of Victory is coming up very, very shortly. Yeah, so like I did say before, New York, as in New York State, has plenty of cities and towns. New York, you name it, Albany, Rochester, which we were in before, Buffalo, and of course the famous Niagara Falls and Niagara State Park. No, just absolutely beautiful. So this is coming into the town of Victory up here. Victory, Junction 38, Port Woodsville 18 miles, Port Byron 11. As you can see, it's a bustling town, very small. One's for sale there too. A few houses about. Yeah, so well, like I said before, the remoteness of New York State, like many others, Montana's remote but very different types of land and topography. So yeah, but these are the things we love to do. So the things we enjoy aren't confined to driving around cities, even though that's fantastic too. But yeah, you've got driving around cities, driving on interstates, of course driving in many other countries, Europe and that as well. But yeah, no, America's fantastic too. So yeah, another house in a remote location. Got the US and Israeli flags on that one. So yeah. Oh well, like I said, do continue to enjoy the scenery and that. And I'll finish off with you looking at the bits of scenery as we continue to Syracuse. Peace. Love that purple. Look at it. It's pea cells.